I'm Paula Bird, and I wrote a book, The Twinkle Project. What's my book about? In the Suzuki world, we refer to the Suzuki triangle to describe the partnership between the teacher, the parent, and the child. Each of these three components is important, has their own job description of responsibilities, and is necessary in order for the Suzuki music journey to succeed. I wrote the book with these 3 points of the Suzuki triangle in mind. Part 1 focuses on the Suzuki teacher and the important information I want to share about teaching. Half of the book, more than 30 dense pages, is devoted to the knowledge and information I use to teach violin students from the complete beginning stages up to and through the Twinkle variations. A lot of material is devoted to building focus and concentration, developing the correct posture habits to hold the violin and the bow, and even whether to use a real violin or a box violin. I review the steps to shape the right and left hands, what problems to watch out for as time goes on, and what steps to follow to teach each part of the ultimate Twinkle song. I include tools and resources, games and activities, and solutions to learning problems. Although this first section is written for the Suzuki teacher, a Suzuki parent will find this section invaluable as a resource in between lessons. Part 2 of the Twinkle Project is devoted to Suzuki parents. This is a handbook for parents and practice partners. I include many useful and necessary tools and resources for teaching, practicing, and parenting, such as the 5 steps needed to plan practices, sample lesson plans and practices, good parent habits, my top 10 list of things Suzuki parents should know, how to help the child at lessons and group classes, how to take notes at lessons, and how to practice with the child. I discuss the importance of the parent to the Suzuki journey, and I suggest areas that parents can improve in order to help their children develop talent. I include helpful tools and resources to accompany the book, such as a posture checklist, an explanation of how to determine what size violin fits the child, a description of how to make a box violin and beginner violin bow, an activities checklist, goal planning and setting worksheets, a practice plan checklist, a practice planning template and worksheet example, instructions for a 100-day practice challenge, and a list of the 5 conditions to develop ability. The final part of the book, Part 3, focuses the discussion on the most important reason we have for embarking on the Suzuki journey, and that is the child. Dr. Suzuki understood the importance of our roles as teachers and parents to raise the next generation of citizens. I intend this book to be a helpful guide and resource to encourage and motivate teachers and parents to do what needs to be done and to nurture with love so that the world of tomorrow, the world that we create by what we do today, will be a better place. Come join the Suzuki Project community to change the world, one child, one family, and one community at a time.